Hi everyone, my name is Corey Haber. I'm making this short video so that you can watch it on your own time and get some of the information that you may or may not have received in the past, or maybe just get a little refresher on everything. What is the AFLAC benefit? It is not health insurance. So if you have regular health insurance like Blue Cross Blue Shield, Cigna, United, those type of companies are called major medical. And what they do is they pay the hospitals and doctors money, and that's it. When you have AFLAC, it does not affect your health insurance. You do receive money from AFLAC while the health insurance still pays the hospitals and doctors. So that's the difference. AFLAC pays you money directly, and health insurance pays the hospitals and doctors directly. One does not interfere with another. You do receive your money from AFLAC no matter what your health insurance chooses to pay or chooses not to pay for. The money you receive from the AFLAC benefits can be used for anything you want. They can be used for medical bills. They can be used for groceries, vacation. You can save it. It does not matter. It's yours once you get it. The pricing never changes on the AFLAC plans once you enroll. So once you pick what you want and you enroll, that price is your locked in price forever. And the biggest thing that lots of people don't know or forget is that these AFLAC plans, not the flexible spending, but the AFLAC plans are portable, which means that if you retire or leave for any reason at all, the AFLAC plans belong to you. You can take them with you and keep them for the rest of your life. The price stays the same for the rest of your life. The coverage stays the same for the rest of your life. I'm going to give you a quick example of how one works. In 2019, I was walking down the sidewalk. I tripped because I was texting and walking, and I fractured my foot. I had Blue Cross Blue Shield at the time. Blue Cross Blue Shield paid the hospital bill. I didn't owe anything to the hospital. I also had the accident plan through AFLAC, and I received $3,090 from that plan because I had it. And that went into my bank account because I set up direct deposit with AFLAC. And then I used that money for things like Uber rides or paying family and friends for gas money when they needed to drive me around because I could not drive. I couldn't take public transportation. I used some of that money to pay for having dinner delivered at night because it was difficult to cook on crutches. And then I also paid a cell phone bill with that money. Now, anyone could use that money for other things like childcare, any type of bills like your mortgage, whatever you want. It's up to you. Vacation. Plans are all separate, which means that you can pick which ones you want and which ones you don't want. Some people pick one, some pick three. It's really up to you. The options vary. So I'm going to just list them off for you. There's short-term disability, which pays you if you get hurt or sick and a doctor says you cannot work. It also pays for a maternity benefit. So if you're thinking about having children in the near future, that is the plan to look at. One thing to keep in mind is you do need to look into that plan for maternity ahead of time because you have to have the plan for 10 months before the baby is born, meaning that if your plan starts on, for example, January 1st, the earliest you can get pregnant would be February 1st to make sure that you're covered for that childbirth. So the short-term disability plan is if you cannot work, it covers pre-existing after 12 months. The accident plan is the one I just gave an example for. It pays you if anyone has any sort of accident. So you can cover children, you can cover spouse on this plan. Disability is just for you. The other plans you can cover family if you wish to. So accident would be any type of action that results in injury, trip and fall, pick up something, hurt your back, crack a tooth, anywhere, anytime, at home, at work, out of the country, in the country, on vacation, it doesn't matter. The hospital plan. The hospital plan pays you if you go to the doctor for a regular checkup, if you go to the emergency room, if you go in for an outpatient procedure, if you're admitted to the hospital, if you have blood work, x-rays, MRI, CAT scans, all of those would be covered. Now, quick thing is a lot of people hear the word hospital plan and they immediately think, oh, it's only if I go to the hospital. It's a very deceiving name. It actually does cover checkups and seeing the doctors outside of the hospital. So just keep that in mind. And it does pay out a benefit for childbirth. So that one, in addition to the disability, is a good one to have for planning a family. The cancer plan pays you if you, God forbid, are diagnosed with cancer one day. It does grow each year you have it. The benefit grows by $500 each year you have the plan, which is wonderful, until you're 65. Does not stop covering you at 65. It just stops growing. It also pays you $75 each year for each person you're covering. So if you're covering children or spouse, you get $75 for each person each year for getting that mammogram, Pap, colonoscopy, PSA exam, maybe blood work on your children if they do that at their annual visits. That would all count. And you do not need paperwork for that type of claim. So you just put it in your app or you go online and submit it, and that's it. You just put in the date and where you went. The cancer plan does have the option to add heart attack and stroke coverage. The last option is life insurance. So life insurance is coverage for you to have it where your family or someone you choose receives money when you pass away.